Hello, Reformers, and welcome back to Prophecy of Pendor. Now, when we left off, we had made some amazingly good tactical decisions, and we will continue to make amazingly good tactical decisions, of course. Oh yes. And so, we are going to head in with our temporary units right now, and, well, we're going to be taking on the Snake Cult once again, but, of course, we must first level up a couple of our units and see what they are going to be gaining. Huge amount. Wait a minute. What happened there? Oh, she has another skill point, of course. I did actually get another point in intelligence there for her, so that's good. And now Anson, of course, can level up too. Oh, yes, more intelligence, yes. He is very, very smart now. And Adiz. Ooh. Oh, I have no idea. I have no idea what to get him. Well, more strength, I suppose. More power draw as well. Why not? And Donovan. Oh yes, here we go. More intelligence as well. Wow, look at that. He has 9 in tactics skill. That's why I was so surprised in the previous episode. Oh yes, very surprised indeed. Okay, so, what else do we want to go for now? Everything else is basically capped out apart from the obvious. And so I assume, I suppose a backup Pathfinder couldn't be that bad. So we'll go with that, just in case we are too low level for it to actually make a difference. So, let's see, what are we going to be getting? Well, of course, we are going to be getting Charisma and another point in Leadership. Hopefully that will reduce our wages a little bit more, and we'll see how it goes. Now, we only have 1 day remaining with our temporary units that we really don't care about that much, do we? No, we really don't care about them that much, but we do care about the 405 prisoners that this Snake Cult army has. Now, of course, I could have headed into the castle and said, oh, I don't want to do this quest anymore, and various other things like that. But I thought to myself, well, why would we do that when we could literally get probably quite a good amount of renown, because they only have armsmen and followers now, and I think we'd probably be able to eliminate probably 1 wave of Snake Cult army units, and then we can switch out our army and then just charge in against them and get all the prisoners that we so desire. So let's see if that actually works out here. It probably won't, but you never know. We're against 171. We have a 12 renown value. I'm obviously not actually even trying to complete the quest now because we only have 1 day remaining, and that's just utterly pointless. But it would be kind of cool to complete maybe a little bit of the bounty quest, maybe get a little bit more rating and everything, and we'll see how that goes. Now, obviously, this is a little bit problematic because we only have 16 cavalry and 26 infantry, so, well, we're going to have to see what we can do here, and we're going to be a little bit cautious as well, because we do want to get our tactics in motion here. Maybe. Yep, there we go. Okay, that appears to be pretty good in my opinion, so we're just going to charge everyone in now because, well, that apparently is the best thing to do, and also the worst thing to do in other respects as well. So, otherwise, we're just going to see what we can do here. I'm going to try and distract as many of these units as we can get. Come on. Come on, let us distract them. Yes, very nice. Ooh, ouch. That was some pretty harsh damage right there, but we are, of course, preventing them from exiting the battlefield too easily. Oh, yes, there we go. Very, very nice indeed. I'm actually hoping that we don't eliminate all of them. If we eliminate all of them in one go, we are going to be in some pretty bad spots here, because obviously then our prisoners will not be granted, because you can't rescue prisoners when we have these temporary units, and that is indeed the keyword of the quest. Temporary units. Oh my, isn't that amazing? But there we go. Oh, look at Sir Roland. He's looking fantastic. Whoa, he has some incredibly nice looking armor on, I have to say. Wow, that is pretty cool, I gotta say. Wow. Yes, I have not seen him for quite some time because, of course, we have not seen him in the level up screen and various other places, so not really anything to worry about there, I've got to say. But, yes, it seems as though this will be a victory for us, of course, as we did have a much better battlefield to work with. As we could see, I used the tactic that I was actually discussing in the previous episode, and that was, of course, to hide behind a little bit of the terrain so that we could close the gap a little bit faster. And that seems to have worked out quite nicely, obviously, because, well, I'm not incredibly bad at tactics, even though many of you seem to think so, but, well, some of the time, that is indeed the case. So, let's head out here, and, yes, we have eliminated absolutely all of them, so, that's, I'd say that's pretty unfortunate, but we have some pretty good units in our normal army anyway, and we have eliminated those guys there. So, as you can see, we have now almost completed the bounty hunt too, which I have to say is pretty cool. Now, I'm thinking, actually, that it might be a good idea if we even take on one of the Snake Cult armies ourselves, even with our normal army, because that to gain a huge amount of renown would be really, really very nice. So, I wish to abandon the order challenge. Yes, I do. Thank you. And we now have our units back. Thank goodness, because really, that was, in my opinion, one of the worst designed quests I have ever done. Even the cattle quest is worse than that. But we are going to just attempt to gain our rank points the old-fashioned way, and that is, of course, to continually do bounty hunts and tournaments as well. How long does it... the Singar tournament will take 7 days, so I'm going to see if we can find... there's some Snake Cult killers. Ooh, yes. We definitely want to be charging in against these guys, but we do have the Dread Legion right next to us there, so got to be a little bit careful about that, of course. Let's see what we're able to do. Yep, here we go, here we go. This is good. Very, very nice. Okay, so let's charge in against them before one of the Snake Cult armies appears. And we'll see if we can get a little bit more rating every now and again. Maybe we'll be lucky enough and we'll find a unique spawn on the way there. It's unlikely, of course, because I haven't seen any messages to suggest that. But I think right now, 46 units is, yes, just perfectly fine. We really do not have any problems whatsoever here. And I'm actually thinking maybe it would be a good idea to engage some of the Snake Cult just to get some extra renown, because right now we have a pretty low maximum capacity in terms of, obviously, the amount of units we can currently field. And so it might be an idea to, well, maybe improve our renown a little bit just to get a little more space. Come on now. Yes. Oh, how dare you. Oh, my. Okay, there we go. Take out the horse. Thank you very much. Now let's see if we can take out the actual... There we are, the actual priestess. Fantastic. Okay, so now let's see. Are we able to do some damage here? Yep, a little bit of damage. There we are, thank you. And I think... Yep, they have all been killed. Fantastic. Yes, as you can see, our archers are just absolutely fantastic. They are pelting the enemy with everything they have. And as a result, we are going to be victorious very, very quickly indeed. So, not charging. It actually wins battles sometimes, which is actually rather impressive, considering that's what most people actually say. So, yeah, isn't that amazing? Isn't it just amazing? Yes, it is. Absolutely. So, otherwise, I think we'll probably be deciding to charge in now. Obviously, I think it would be a good idea to spread out our units somewhat, and then we can get our cavalry to charge straight on through the gaps in our archery line. I think that's pretty cool, but we don't really need to, because as you can see, our Empire crossbowmen and various other ranged units utterly decimated their forces. I know many of you love the word decimate. Oh yes. Fantastic, isn't it? Oh yeah. Well, there we go. We actually did gain a little bit more rating as well, which I have to say is pretty cool. And, well, yes. Thankfully enough, our renown has actually gone up pretty nicely. 146 maximum capacity, as well as, of course, improving our leadership skill. That has equaled in gaining another 20 maximum capacity, which I have to say is pretty nice. So, let's see. Anyone? Nope, no one wants anything here, so I guess I'll just take that to sell. That sounds good to me. And we have some deserters here, which I will not be pursuing because, well, it doesn't really seem to make much difference, to be honest. So, yes, now I think we could, in all, well, potentials... Ooh, yes. So here we go. We've been awarded an achievement. The army of the Serpent Cult fell before you as wheat to the scythe. Well, not particularly. No, I've got to say that that's not how it went at all. And you will henceforth be known as Cult Banisher, with +1 Iron Flesh. And I think one of you actually stated, why are you even bothering taking on one of those snake cult armies? Well, here's why. Here is why. +1 Iron Flesh is definitely nothing I'm going to regret actually getting. So, yeah, that's pretty cool in my opinion. And now we'll be heading onward. Oh, yes. Very, very nice indeed. We can head on to the tournament at Singal, and I think we're actually doing reasonably well. Obviously, we will need to make a brief stopover at Ahun, because obviously Fengrove needs to talk to us, and, well, we don't want to upset Fengrove. He's a rather nice man, so let's see what we can do to help him out. Speak with the village elder, of course. Ooh, wow. The relation has actually improved to 102. I never thought that that was actually possible. Okay. Well, that's pretty nice. Okay, so let's see. Order the militia and hunt down those thieves. Well, take this 300 gold and buy them more horses. Yes? Yep, I think that makes a good difference. And now the relation has gone down once again, because, of course, we did actually complete the... What was it? What did I complete here? I think the fire brigade actually was completed, so... Yeah, that's the reason why we had 102 relation, which is rather impressive. Okay, so 39 days, 43 days, 43 days for this. Oh, I would love it. Let's do it. Do the market. Oh, yes. And now let's get a couple of levy hunters as well, even though there's only 2. And we'll head onward. I would like to take out this snake cult shrine, but obviously for the bounty missions... Getting a good amount of respawn time for the snake cult themselves is probably a good idea, so I'm going to be leaving it for now. I'm not entirely sure whether it improves the spawn rate, but it can't hurt, can it? No, it can't hurt. So, okay, we only have 5 days, so I guess I better get going over to Singal. And we'll hopefully make it there in time. Maybe we'll come across a unique spawn, it would be really nice, but all I've seen so far is heretic armies and snake cult armies, of course. And obviously the major unfortunate thing to happen in my time off screen is the fact that Kyuda the Ravager and Warlord Zolkar were both taken out. So yes, they will not be any kind of focus for us right now. Oh, there's some thieves as well. I was hoping they would maybe be a snake cult party right there, but no such luck. Okay, so yeah, let's head into Singal and see what we can do at the tournament. Okay, so here we are, Tier 1 of the tournament, with 64 participants remaining. 2 teams with 7 fighters each, and of course we cannot bet on ourselves, which is, I always really do like betting on myself, so that's really quite disappointing at times, but, yeah, well, it's not too bad. We are going to get some good rank points for helping out our order, no doubt. So let's do some nice damage here. Obviously, I'm not going to be using first person, because even though many of you actually state that first person is good, in my opinion, third person, for me, is, well, as you can plainly see, superior in every respect. But that is just me. That is my own personal opinion on that, and it is an opinion. It's not actually a fact. So, yeah, do bear that in mind. So, otherwise, I think we're actually doing quite nicely. We're taking out quite a few enemy units here. Unfortunately, that guy decided to flop on the ground, go flippity-floppity all over the place. And yes, he's going to now attempt to get a lance in his back. Ah, there we go. Excellent. Very nice. Oh, wow. A hero adventurer is actually destroying all of our team right now, which I've got to say is remarkable. Okay, let's see what we can do. He's going to use a thrust. Oh, he didn't use a thrust. Wow. Well, that spelt his doom, didn't it? Yes. Oh, yes. Give me a lance all day. Thank you. I actually do like the lances quite a bit, even though I am absolutely terrible with them. I've got to say that I like the lances a little bit more than maybe the archery and the crossbow. Yeah, that's probably the way to go, especially that. There we go. Very nice. So, maybe I'll be able to take out this guy if I'm able to lower my lance. Nope, 1 damage. 1 damage? Okay. Oh yes, delivered couch lance damage. Oh, excellent. It's in red writing. That means that I did a lot of damage, right? No. No, certainly not. There we go. That guy definitely bore the brunt. Oh, look at that. 382. 382 damage. That is insane. Absolutely fantastic damage we're dealing right now. Unfortunately, some of the time they decide to change their direction, and, well, that of course means that... Oh, hello! Hello there. Hello there, Lancing Man. Yes, we are going to be eliminating you, hopefully. Come on now. There we go. Yes, yes. Stop blocking, if you will. Oh, hello there. Oh, someone else thought it would be a good idea to get in on the action of lancing people in the back. There we go. Wow, that is copyrighted, unfortunately. Yes, I've copyrighted that, thank you very much. So I'm going to be making my way out of here real quick. Okay, so who's this? That's a blue team member. Well, we'll take him out. Hopefully I've earned enough kills now to be able to actually just get through no problem at all, but yes, well, there's a lovely thrown weapon attack from that fellow there. A little bit worried now, I've got to say, that I'm going to get shot in the back by that thrown weapon specialist, but let's see if I can get to one of the horses. If I can get to one of the... Nope. Never mind. No, yes, never mind. Knights of Eventide, everyone. Absolutely fantastic fighters, as you can plainly see. 64 damage. Ouch. But as you can see, we were able to get through 4 teams with 4 fighters each. These guys are very, very difficult. They seem to deal a lot of damage, at least. Yes, a lot of Knights of Eventide. Obviously, that is probably due to the fact that Singal actually has a huge amount of Knights of Eventide in their garrison itself. So, yeah, probably not great to decide to do a tournament here, that's for sure. But, well, we couldn't really decide where to do it, so I guess we're just going to have to deal with it the best we can. Yes, I know that people are trying to lance me, so we're going to try and be a little bit careful about that. Yes, there we go. No one's behind me, thank goodness. Okay, otherwise, everything seems to be going quite well. Unfortunately, this guy... Oh, yes, here we go. Oh, unlucky, unlucky. Okay, well, yes, everything else seemed to be relatively accurate, but obviously he decided, oh, I'm going to turn my horse a millimeter to the left. That's usually how it goes. So let's see, am I able to take him out? Ah, 31 damage. Yeah, not enough, not enough. There is someone else willing to try and take me out. Pretty hardcore, though. Ooh, and there's also that. That was a headshot, if ever I saw one. Wow, okay. 2 teams with 2 fighters each. They've given me javelins. I'm actually not bad with javelins because, of course, we do have thrown weapon skill. So maybe I should try using them. Should I try using them? We have 50 of them, so we might as well give it a go. Oh, here we go. We actually hit someone. Oh, we actually hit someone with my javelins. Oh, that is absolutely remarkable. It is basically like walking down the street and finding gold in the middle and being like, oh, yes, that's my gold that I remembered that I placed there yesterday. Yes, exactly. But, yep. Oh yeah, maybe a little bit. Maybe we'll be a little bit more accurate. Oh, there we go. Oh, thank you very much. Thank you. And it appears a hero adventurer companion was also perfectly happy with completing his own round there. 2 teams with 2 fighters each, and I've been given a bow. Oh no, that's not good. Well, I'm gonna have to try my best here. Oh no, this is terrible. Oh, this is absolutely atrocious. This is very bad, as you can plainly see. This is very, very bad. Oh no. Okay, so I'm unsure how I'm going to complete this. Because that guy is going to probably try to swing. Oh, yep, there we go. He thankfully only dealt 0 damage, but... Pretty risky. Pretty risky to go even close to these guys right now. Oh, there we go. We took out one of them. Oh, no! Let's block. Let's block, if we can. I think I'm dead. Am I dead? I'm not. And I can get on this horse. There we go. It appears we might be victorious. If we are, then this is going to be fantastic. If we're not, then this is going to be very disappointing indeed. I'm trying to take out his horse right now, if you can believe that. There we go. Fantastic. Now we have 80 arrows with which to pelt him with. Yes. I have the lowest archery skill of anyone in the history of anything, and yes, and I mean proficiency. Yes. Oh, here we go. Come on. Just by the way, I have tried to play a horse archer in the past, and suffice it to say, I am literally the worst. So, just bear that in mind. Bear in mind that 65 arrows are probably going to be hitting the ground and or his shield. And that's pretty much it. Basically what I'm trying to do right now is take out his shield, because that is the main thing that is going to cause us some great difficulty, but I don't know whether that's going to really make much difference. Wow, really? My shield would have been destroyed by now, seriously. But I guess we don't really have any power draw. And I am attempting to potentially survive this, considering I have 1% HP and 1 hit is all that it takes to eliminate us. So, yeah. I'm going to do this for a little bit of time. Okay, well, we've destroyed his shield, but the main problem now is being accurate enough to actually hit him enough to kill him, because he has a huge amount of HP, and, well, suffice it to say, I only have 3 arrows remaining. So, a headshot is what we need, and there we go. Wow, yes, 79 arrows. That's how long it took, 79 arrows. Yeah, 79. So, 2 teams with 1 fighter each. It is the final round, and they're going to give me a bow. I'm guaranteeing it. It's bow time. Yes, they did. Yes, they gave me a bow. I knew it. I knew they would give me a bow. Didn't I say? Yes, I did. Okay, so, let's see. What are we going to do here? Well, we're going to attempt to take him out as best we can. Obviously, he has a lance, so we can exploit the lancing quite well, because obviously he can only thrust at us. And that actually deals some pretty good damage, I've got to say. Pretty impressive. But there it is. Very easy to win against someone like that. Not so easy to win against the other guy, that's for sure. But there we go. We win some honor and renown and our relation with Singal, which is literally not important to me in the least, but our relation has improved a little bit. So that's pretty good. And now we can sell everything that we so desire. I think I'm probably going to sell that, but I'll keep these boots. They might actually be pretty good. And let's see. Is there anything? Wow. Literally, they have no food here. No wonder they're so grumpy. Huh. Well, okay. We have completed the tournament. Fantastic. And now we can head over to Kishnoman real fast, because I do want to buy some more food. I think we need a little bit. Is there anything else going on over here? I keep thinking that there's a unique spawn around this area, so we need to be a little bit careful, but I think it's the Daughters of Persino. I think that's the party that is roaming around these parts, so nothing really to worry about there. Okay, so yes, let us now continue. Back to... Yes, back to Cez, of course, and of course we can also hand this in, technically, but I would like to visit Our Lady at Janos first, because of course we do have the opportunity to do so. I think that's pretty nice. Ah, and there we go. We're actually gaining a huge amount of money from Ahun right now, which is really very nice. That is the main reason why we are actually in profit right now. Obviously, we are gaining profit from selling things already. Now, this is something that I am really quite conflicted by, because as you can see, there's actually a unique party with Marius Imperator and also with the King of Sarleon. And I was thinking to myself, maybe it would be a good idea to attack Sarleon literally just for the opportunity to attack the unique spawn. But I don't know whether the unique spawn in question will provide us with a Qualis gem. So, I guess if we are ever at war against the Sarleon Kingdom, then it may be an idea to try. But, of course, they are always with their liege. So that is, of course, going to make a huge amount of problems appear out of nowhere. So maybe we'll have some difficulty with that, but you never know. Yes, we, of course, do have no poems whatsoever. I'm actually thinking maybe there's going to be someone in here that will teach us a poem or something. No, I don't think that's going to be the case. Ah, what do you yes, what do you have for me? Nothing much, really. Ah, yes. Okay, so I think what we'll do now is just head back to Cez. There's going to be a couple of snake cult parties that want to destroy us, of course. Ooh. Ah, that might actually be something. That might actually be something right there. And what's actually going on over here? Hello, Snake Cult Patrol. You appear to be attacking... Oh, wow. That was pretty fast. They killed those villagers very, very quickly. But yes, as you could see in the notes there, or shall we say in the text log, you can actually see that there was a message letting us know that a great hero has united the Mist Mountain tribes. So I can assume that is Wolfbode. Is that Wolfbode the Slayer? Maybe. Maybe that's him. I'm not entirely sure. But if it is, then maybe we will give him a chance to beat us blue and bloody and battered. Yes. Because isn't that the fun? Isn't that the fun of the game, by the way? Having a huge amount of challenge, having a huge amount of... Well, who knows what's going to happen, you know? Because isn't it a little bit... Well, I don't want to say boring, but, well, if that's the only word that can possibly describe it, then isn't it a little bit boring to have absolutely perfect formations, absolutely perfect tactics and various things like that? Well, that's just my own opinion, of course, and that's nowhere near a fact, but that's just my opinion, of course. But there it is. Okay, so we're just going to be charging in, because obviously these guys will very easily fall before us. And, whoa, there's a Serpent Priestess. Oh, no, well, I was hopeful that I'd be able to get the experience from that, but no such luck this time around. Yes, take out that Crowbar Warrior. Oh, yes. Crowbar. Yes, the Gordon Freemans, of course. The Gordon Freemans of Pendor. And we will, of course, now be calling them that for the foreseeable future. Fantastic, isn't it? Yes. So, let's now just take out the last remaining units, and that will actually give us a good amount of rating once again for our bounty mission. And then I think our knighthood order will be rather happy with it, I've got to say. Now, do bear in mind also that there is still no declaration of war going on either, so not really much I can do apart from the Shadow Legion quests. So I think I'm probably going to wait for some time off screen, see what I can actually do about maybe getting some drama going on. But I did want to finish up that Snake Cult army, because of course the achievement to get us that Iron Flesh was actually pretty nice, I've got to say. So yes, as you can see now, we have 7 in Iron Flesh instead of 6, and of course we only have 18 in Strength. We'd need to get 21, which is another 3 levels to be able to make that happen. So yeah, I feel like that was mighty worth it, and that was the main reason. Sure, there's no Qualis Gem in it, but I think some Iron Flesh for free is a pretty good idea, considering we did actually also gain a huge amount of levels for our companions as well. So, let us try to get past the Dread Legion without having too many difficulties with that. It's actually rather amusing that they have exactly the same units in their army as well as prisoners. 982, both. So they're going to move extremely slowly, which is fantastic, so we can just move on by very smoothly. And we'll now head on over here. Yes. There we go. Okay, so how is our rating? It's not bad. It's not as good as it could be, but I am going to just hand it in nevertheless, because as I said, I'm going to wait here for some time, and I'm not really going to have much time to, well, fight things. So there it is. 14 rank points, not bad at all. 30 renown, honor, and some relation. There, that's just really nice. And bounties to claim. There we go, we have some Shadow Legion Marinus units as well as Shadow Legion Centurions and 24 rank points. That's actually very nice. So yes, how many actually joined us? I actually have no idea. Ooh, we have 18 Shadow Legion Marinus units now. And how many Centurions do we have? It says none. I have no idea what happened with those guys, but it says none, so who knows? We're going to be disbanding that guy, of course, and probably disbanding a couple of other units in just a second, but we need to find the ones that we don't want to keep right now. I think we're probably going to be disbanding 2 of those so that we have no problems with our maximum capacity, of course. So apparently we didn't get the Centurions again. Huh. It must be because we didn't have enough space. But yes, there it is. Now, the reason why we were able to gain these Shadow Legion Marinus units, even though we didn't have enough space, is because we already had the unit in our party. I thought I'd just explain this because many of you seemed a little bit confused by it. And the reason why we were able to gain it is because the Shadow Legion Marinus units were already in our party, whereas we had no Shadow Legion Centurions previously. So I thought I'd just clear that up, because if we did have some Centurions, then it would be very easy for them to add that to our party, even if we were over maximum capacity. So I thought I'd just clear that up real quick for you guys there. So, I thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time.